Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking, and to the left of me is a very beautiful and talented Lisa, who runs the entire office and does basically everything here for us. And to the right of me is a very special guest friend of mine, expert dating coach and author of this amazing book, Single and Not Settling.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
We are looking forward to seeing everyone start tuning in, which we are a little bit early today, and we did that to make up for the fact that we're usually always a little bit late. So, and just remember, you can see, and you put it public, right?
Yep, it's public.
You can see each other, okay, unless you're a friend of mine on Facebook. So we can see who you are. And if you have questions, feel free to ask them, because we do have a lot of dating questions that people have written in. Hey, Maureen, how are you? I love when Maureen tunes in because we have the same name. And Maureen is beautiful. So guys, you better start tuning in because we have a very beautiful girl, Maureen. And hey, Leah went to...
Oh, Maureen says hi back.
Hi, Maureen. So Leah, I'm not sure if you want to talk about this. So if you don't, it's okay. But Leah lives in Florida.
Okay.
And
Leah says hi.
Hi. I'm going to be opening up an office. My next office is going to be in Florida. So Leah's going to help with that.
Awesome.
And she had the unfortunate news. Hey, Paul. Leah went to a service in Florida without doing the research, unfortunately. And it was not a good experience. Now, out of respect for them, I will not say the name of the company, but she canceled within 3 business days. And that means you have 10 business days, as any business knows, to return her money. And in Leah's case, they still haven't done it yet. And it's, 2 months, Leah? So, of course, Leah gets me on the horn with them. So I send them a message. And sure enough, they got back to her. And I believe they're giving her back the money today. So, Leah, if you could let me know, thumbs up, if you got that money, I hope, or not yet. And if that's the case, I will be on that. I will take care of that situation for you, Leah. Is that Mark?
Mace.
Mace. Oh, that's a cool name.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Mace.
Okay, so let me just, because for those of you who are tuning in, just remember, you can see each other, or you can only see...
Oh, Leah's at 4 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. So you can only see people that you're friends with or I'm friends with. We get to see all of you. So don't be shy on this because no one's going to see you, okay? But I just want to give a quick introduction again. Everybody knows Lisa, who does everything at MTN Matchmaking. And my friend, who is also a dating coach and an author of this awesome book, Single and Not Settling, is the very beautiful Sonia.
Thank you. Tonya DeCosimo here. How are you?
Isn't she great? So
Maureen's the best.
Oh, well,
and let me tell you, they make pretty good coffee too. Iced coffee, so.
Well, Lisa makes the best iced coffee here. So I met Tonya years ago, and one of the best things about Tonya is she realized the importance of being realistic. So not only did she capitalize on that and write a fantastic book, which I have read personally, and I agree with it 100%. I want every one of my clients to get this book. Because if you can get, hey Barry, if you can get this book before coming in to meet me, you will be so much more successful.
You'll be prepared.
Yeah. So not only did Tonya write this amazing book, but it's all about her success, and now she's happily married. So why don't you tell us about what transpired to get the book written and you yourself married?
Okay, great. Thanks again, Maureen, for having me. You guys are awesome. You're the best matchmaker in the world. I'm not just saying that because she's my friend, but she
okay,
really
Long
is.
Island. Okay, let's not go crazy here.
She has integrity, and I think obviously integrity is very important.
Yes.
I wanted to write my book. I wanted to share my story. It's a memoir. It's my journey of surviving the dating world. Sometimes it's not about not meeting people. I think anyone could meet anyone, and I really think anybody can get married. But you want to it's all about finding the right person. But you need to reevaluate yourself sometimes. What are you doing wrong? Are you too picky? Be realistic. Are you too picky? Are you not doing enough? Are you not getting out there? Are you not contacting a matchmaker to help you out if you're working full time and you really don't have time to get out there yourself? I mean, I went through so many trials and tribulations. As Maureen knows, I dated all types of guys, stalkers, cheaters.
All internet dating. Just so you know, not at MTN.
Right, not from
We're
her.
friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is talking about, she did internet dating sites.
I'm just going to clear that up.
And really, she could have written a whole book on all the perils and dangers of internet dating.
And the bottom line is you never know where you're going to meet someone, how you're going to meet someone, but you do have to get out there and try everything. I was fortunate. I met my match. I met my husband. We're happily married. It'll be 5 years next month.
Yay.
But, nothing's easy. I mean, I got married in my 40s, and I canceled a wedding 3 weeks, and my ex-fiance 3 weeks before walking down the aisle.
Really?
Yeah, and, everything was
Rachel
pretty much paid for.
Right. This is why you have to read this book. So, again, pick up this book and read it, because you're going to be amazed as I was.
Thank you. You shouldn't settle. I mean, nobody should have to settle. But again, you can't look for the impossible.
Yes, and again, what I took from this book is you have to be realistic. So I can work with someone, and I do. I work with them, and I go over how hard it will be, or if it's going to be easy, or obviously any advice I can give someone to make them a success story. Now, there are some people that are open to it, and then they're successful like this. But then there are people that are not open to it. And they actually get angry, as Lisa knows.
Yeah.
They say something like, how dare Maureen tell me to grow my hair long? How dare Maureen?
My thing is you're going to ask for advice, expect it.
Exactly.
And if you don't want to hear it, that's fine. Don't ask.
Right. Don't ask, why did a guy say no to me? And then when we tell you, take it out on me. We're just the messenger. We're giving you the information.
If you want to hear it, that's fine, but then keep quiet.
Which leads us to what today is actually. Ooh. Usually it's Facebook Friday, and I'm so happy to see you all joining in. And if you have dating questions, please feel free, because we will answer them.
Yeah, just comment right here, and we'll be able to see it.
Or if you want, as most of you do, you can send a private message, and I will definitely answer you later on. But today, in addition to being Facebook Friday, it is No Filter Friday!
Yay! No filter!
That means I can curse. I can tell the facts. I'm not holding anything back. If someone annoys me, they're going to know it. Now, the
Hope
premise...
that's not me.
No. The premise of this is we want everyone to be successful for the holidays. And if I just tell people what they want to hear, no one is going to be successful. Now, everyone knows I don't do that. I will always tell you the facts. And again, people get mad even at that. And I'm saying it in such a nice, gentle way, but I'm telling them something that will help make them successful, but they don't like it.
Leah goes, good thing I'm not there this week.
Oh, yeah. So,
I call it constructive criticism.
Exactly.
I mean, when people, even, friends, like if you didn't like a colored lipstick on me or my hair color, I mean, you're going to say, Tonya, listen, I don't like that, change it. You're my friend. That's constructive criticism.
I wish I had more friends like you, because all my friends think I'm insulting, but I'm not.
Because we call Lisa the mean one here.
Yeah, they just if they ask for my opinion, I'm going to tell them if they don't look good or not. And then don't ask. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of the friends that are like, oh, you look beautiful, and you don't, and they're lying.
I'm not going to waste my time and lie to you. If you're going to ask me a question, I'm going to answer it.
I'm brutally honest.
Good. So this week, peeps, I just want to give a forewarning. If anyone tuning in either now or later, or clients, I am going to, for 1 week, as I do every single year, the week of Thanksgiving. So it actually starts Monday.
We're thankful for the constructive criticism.
There you go.
You will eventually be thankful. Now, so from Monday to Friday, everyone is getting Unfiltered Maureen, which means you're going to hear why you're not successful. You're going to hear what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be from my heart, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And the reason I do it at this time of year every single year is not to, upset people before Thanksgiving, obviously,
Eat their
but
problems away.
to help them be successful for the holidays. Because if you're single, everyone wants to find love for the holidays. We all know that. And for me, if I am exactly right on telling you unfiltered what you need to do, and you do it, you have a much better chance of finding love for the holidays. And I've found over the years that by doing this, again, do it the same time every single year, half of my clients hate me for it, but the half that appreciate the brutal honesty, they're the ones that are successful, hence why I do it. So we figured it would be fun if I start right now, okay? Now, Lisa, why the F didn't you do your hair today? What's going on?
I was out late last night.
Has anyone ever seen Lisa wear her hair like this? Come on.
No.
Okay, so I'm just
She's got the
practicing.
cool look with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
So
Hi, Maureen.
again, I have to practice, okay? So I'm practicing on Facebook Live saying what the facts are. And
She's going to turn to me. Oh, no.
see, that is the usual response, though. So
I can take it.
No,
I know
no,
I have puffy eyes. I can take it.
again, that is really good that you said that, Tonya, because my clients, we're sending out a newsletter, obviously preparing people for this, so that one of
It's like
our
the Hunger
clients
Games.
who texts every couple days, things that it's in the paperwork. I've gone over it with you more than twice. You are going to know that that is annoying.
Yeah.
You don't want to annoy your matchmaker. Just like my dentist, I treat him like gold. Every stupid ass thing my dentist says, I laugh at it. He's the greatest thing in the world because he's working on my teeth. I want him to do the best job possible on my teeth. Do you think I'd go and be a bitch?
I need
To my
your dentist.
dentist?
You have nice teeth. I need
Oh, thank you.
to go to your dentist.
So the bottom line is you can't take this constructive criticism in a bad way. Just be happy because if you take the advice does work. Okay, so that's, again, you might notice a difference this week with me being unfiltered and, we'll go from there. But
Speaking of that, I have a question.
uh-oh.
So when you're in a relationship,
Yes.
when is it okay not to insult, but to tell the truth? Like if the girl says, do I look good? Or if the girl asks, have I gained weight? How do you handle that?
Okay. The bottom line
I feel like that's a
is
very fine line.
here we always recommend going out for 3 dates. On those 3 dates, you will already know you're compatible in my program, but you have to be on your best behavior and you have to present yourself in the best light. Now,
Use the filter.
there's something called white lies.
Ah.
So, during the first 3-day process, if you ask a guy, do I look fat in this? Guys, have enough sense to know, no, she doesn't look
And
fat
if
in
you
this.
don't realize that, you need dating coaching.
Exactly.
But on the first 3 dates, is somebody going to say, do I look fat in this? Do you?
Sometimes,
I mean,
You'd
I
be
don't-
surprised. You'd
the
be
things that
surprised.
we hear,
You would be surprised.
And then-
I wouldn't ask anybody that. That's me. And yes, there's some.
Well, that's because
Things
you're
happen.
a skinny mini.
You don't
He's a
need
size
to.
0 over here.
You don't need to ask
But
that.
I think that also shows a little insecurity. The
Well,
first
yes.
few dates, if you ask somebody,
Yes.
do
But
I look
again,
fat? Do I look good?
Yes. But again, we kind of are just using it as an example because to answer your question. So to answer your question, the first 3 dates, you're going to be on your best behavior. So when do you start being the real
Being you.
you?
Because I'm always nervous if I'm not too much, but I don't want to come off too rude.
Right.
But you have a strong personality. That's why we call you the mean one.
Yes.
And a guy who is compatible to you has to know that and be okay with that.
That's actually
So
very
to
true.
answer your question, it's different for everyone, okay?
Absolutely.
But with Lisa, she should wait a month before she
She should wait 10 months.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron, he looks kind of cute.
Hi, Ron.
Hopefully, Ron, are you single? You know, a lot of times married guys watch our show just for the free dating tips and advice, and I kind of like that.
Like, this one is perfect. This, what we're talking about right now, I feel like it would prevent a lot of fights.
Oh, being honest, yeah.
Yeah.
So after a month, if someone says, does this outfit not look good on me? Tell them the truth, because you don't want to go out with, you don't want to go out on a date with someone and have them not look good, okay?
Of course.
So,
yeah.
but you say it in a nice way, obviously.
Or I've seen you look better.
Right.
You know,
Or,
that's a nice way to say
Next
it.
time, champ.
I've seen you look better.
Better luck next time.
So again, but you say it nicely. That's the key. Now,
Everything, can I just interject?
yeah.
Everything is how you say it, not what you say. I teach sales, and I always tell my salespeople, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that's why I hate texting, because people...
I cannot be myself in texting. People would think I'm like...
Do not text in the first week of a relationship. If you want this,
about that in my book.
if you want a relationship to work, don't do that. Okay, pick up the damn phone.
Yes.
Oh, I was.
And when they do look
really
good,
again, it's almost like.
Oh, Leah said, and when they do look good, say it's a great look for them.
Compliment them,
Of
absolutely.
course, yes. Okay, so then we also have to talk about, guys, you are going to love MTN matchmaking from today until December 31st. We have a special contest just for you guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Wait, there are a lot of conditions, okay? So I don't want guys that are on internet dating sites looking for sex every night. No, do not call, because you're not going to be effing
We
qualified.
will hang up on you.
We will hang up. And you're unfiltered Maureen this week, okay? So you're going to get the truth. But the sweet side of me would like to let you know a little bit about the contest. Because our women are so beautiful, inside and out, intelligent, they have their act together, they've passed our screening process, we have this wonderful contest that I do every single December for guys, providing you qualify. So I'll go over that in a minute. And ladies, don't worry, because we do this for you in January. Okay, so we always keep it equal and we always keep it fair. So if you're a single guy and if you live on Long Island or Manhattan and you don't have a criminal record, and what I mean by that is a felony record, okay? If you have a good job, so you're financially stable, that doesn't mean you have to be rich. No one is saying that, but you have a good job, you pay your bills on time, you can afford a girlfriend, you can afford to take her out on 3 dates, which is what is in the guidelines. You're emotionally stable, and I'm a former pharmaceutical rep, as most people already know. That's what led me into matchmaking, blah, blah, blah. So financially stable, emotionally stable, and a positive guy. And obviously, if you're intelligent. Okay, so say you have all those attributes and you're single, and the key is you're looking for a committed relationship, and you will be realistic and take my advice. And there's one other thing. You have to be willing to date age appropriate. So if you're 60 coming in asking for a 30-year-old, Unfiltered Maureen is going to say, you're a fucking creep. Get the F out, okay? Or you're not allowed in. That is creepy.
What do you have in common with a 30-year-old if you're 60 anyway?
Nothing.
It's nothing.
It's creepy,
It is
okay? Creepy. I could say that 100 more times just to get the point. But
Is it creepy?
so if you're okay with age appropriate, then contact us right away. 631-577-7940. Call us and say you want to be in the December contest, because we are giving away a complimentary membership. So just call us. I mean, this is huge. And it's our holiday gift to all you guys, because I know
Happy holidays.
with all the great women in my program, because I have 2,000 clients on Long Island and the city.
Wow.
I know if you have those characteristics, and again, if you're willing to date age appropriate,
Mhm.
And what was the other thing? Age appropriate.
You're not just looking for a hookup.
Oh, right. And you're looking for a committed relationship. I know I can make you successful. So I'm proving it to you, every single one of you guys. So call us. Again, if you cheat, call 1-888-31-MATCH. Okay, I'm joking. If you cheat, do not call. Now, again, I don't want the guys that are doing the internet. If you're on the internet, it's okay if you're doing the internet and you just never knew of MTN matchmaking. So that's okay. If you're on the internet because you like having a different date every week and blah, 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 then you didn't follow the screening process, as I mentioned. Now, say you have a friend, so guys out there, or ladies, if you have a guy friend that has those qualities, share this video with them and tell them to call us. Or, of course, you could email us at maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com, and you are going to be very happy for the holidays. Again, if you present with what I asked for, I can make you successful.
And do it now so you actually have someone for the holidays.
Of course.
For the new year.
Do it
Yes.
right now,
New love
today.
in the new year, right? Nothing
Yeah.
better than
Yep.
that.
Then, next, we have to discuss our contest. So every year, this is another contest, okay? So what we just talked about was the holiday contest. But for those of you, I'm sure you already know that we have our second annual breast cancer survivor contest, and it's called Finding Love Through MTN Matchmaking After Kissing Cancer Goodbye. So I already saw that our winner, the very beautiful and brave Joan, I already saw her, that she is on here with us. Guys, she is just amazing. And with this contest, we're going to give a big celebration in December for Joan, just as we did last year for Linda. And we have a whole group of sponsors that are so kind and generous that they are giving away their services just to make Joan so happy for being a survivor and for winning the contest. Now, I just want to take a quick second and just thank all what we have so far. And if you're a business owner or you have a service that you think would help Joan and you want to donate, you'll get all the free publicity for doing this. And of course, you're going to make Joan happy. And it's going to make you feel good because we are super excited about this.
I'll
And
send Joan my
again.
book. Can I send you my book, Joan?
Yes. Okay. So, Joan, you're getting a free copy of this amazing book. And again, everyone should be reading this book because it helps you be more realistic and more open-minded. Ken, you're single. Ken,
Hit us up.
okay. PM me or DM. What's it called now? Well, I always make a mistake.
Message
DM?
us.
Send me your phone
Message.
number for the contest. Okay, so I'm glad you tuned in, Ken. You're going to be super happy. Okay,
You guys have great eyesight.
so, all right. So real fast with Joan, she wins a complimentary membership at MTN Matchmaking because she is so brave. Then we have Gary Parks, who is an expert motivational specialist. He will give her a free hour to make her feel fabulous. I work with him many times. If I can't make someone successful in positive energy, send them off to Gary because he's amazing. Then we have Ricky, who is the owner of Glaze Salon, is going to give her a complimentary hair makeover. Then we have Daniel Marone, who is an expert.
Ken said he's not settling.
Yeah.
He said, I'm single and not settling.
I don't
have
want you to settle.
No way. Are you kidding, Ken? I have the most beautiful ladies on Long Island and Manhattan. So let me know where you live. And you missed the part about the special we're running in
You
December.
missed it, Ken.
We're having a contest if you are single, emotionally stable, financially stable, willing to date your age range,
Looking for a
appropriate
committed
age
relationship.
range, and that you are looking for a committed relationship. then you're going to enter our contest.
Oh, he's in
membership.
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, well, guess what? I'm going to be opening up an office in Florida soon.
Ken, I was there a
So-
few months ago for my sister's bachelorette. It was fun.
How old is Ken?
Ken, we have someone, Leah, who's tuned in. She lives in Florida. So that might be never date via Facebook. Don't do it. It is worse than internet dating.
Yes.
And Tonya will tell you, internet dating sucks. You will meet creeps.
He said, yay.
Weirdos.
I love Fort Lauderdale. It's so
Crazy
pretty.
guys.
Love Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so
pretty.
also, again, Dana Moran is a styling
Oh, Ken
expert.
said hi to Leah.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
Networking.
then we have Michael from Robotic Hair Restoration. He donated $250 towards Joan's first date outfit. Then we have Jen Charleston, who is donating a makeover for her. And then we have Orange Theory Fitness. They're giving us a free group class. So we're going to do that on a Sunday in December. So who would like to join us?
Leah and Ken, I think, are chatting right now. I love this.
Okay, just remember, you two, I don't know if you're compatible. You got to go through me. Okay?
You're making Maureen panic.
I'm panicked.
This is
I'm
very
panicked.
funny.
Don't do it.
Keep talking.
You have to go through me, both of you. All right.
Ken said road trip.
Oh, that's so.
Sorry.
We'll get back to this after, Ken, because you sound really cool. Okay, so then Orange Fitness. Who would like to join us on a Sunday in December to have a fitness class?
I feel like Orange Theory's like huge now.
Amazing.
Like
Yes.
I feel like a few years ago, like hot yoga was a thing, and it still is.
Yeah.
But like that was like what's hot yoga. Now it's like, and kickboxing I think is big too. And now like the latest thing, especially the last few months, is Orange Theory.
Yes.
I think once people start seeing results,
Yes.
everyone's like, I need to do
And
it.
it's much better than when
It's
I
like
had
the
trainer
fitness.
James. Okay. You know, obviously I never like to say anything bad about someone. However, when
However,
I
some
do
results are.
send my clients to someone, when I endorse them and we have an agreement and that person does not hold up their agreement and has to stop coming to my house training me, that's not cool. Okay. So I only bring this up because on Unfiltered Friday,
Right.
Unfiltered Maureen, that is not cool.
She's only following the rules.
So
So
if you're a trainer, okay, and you want to barter with my fabulous clients, and if you would like to come to my house, oh God, I hope I don't get a bunch of wacko crazies. But no one on here is wacko crazy. I'm sure you're all great people, but just DM me if you're interested.
they're all having a
coming.
conversation right now. This
Okay,
is so
stop
funny.
it, Ken and Leah. Stop it.
Maureen's in there too somewhere.
Stop it right there. Okay. So then we also have the very beautiful Colleen. She's giving 1 hour meditation session. I would like to get in on that too because I need to meditate.
Yeah,
Then Hand and Stone Massage is giving a free facial.
I'll take that.
Then Maria DeSimone, she is an astrologer and she is giving an hour in-depth astrology consultation.
Wow.
How cool is this contest?
Mhm.
Now, so again, it's going to be a big event in December. So if you have anything that you would like to add to this great thing for Joan, please do it. Because again, not only are you getting the free publicity for doing it, but I promise you, it's going to make you feel good and it's going to make Joan very, very happy. So, yay. So now, just so you know, hopefully you're sharing your lunchtime with us. Tonya, at a certain point, does have to go. So, you know, when she goes, she's just going to go.
Just gonna
It's gonna disappear.
disappear.
Do I Dream a Genie like this?
Oh, I love that
Love
show.
Dreams.
Did
That was cool, right?
Twinkle
Yeah.
my nose and I'll just disappear like
That little genie
bewitched.
bottle.
Bewitched.
Her husband was so good looking. Oh my god.
Larry Hagman?
Is that his name? Oh my God,
Yes,
so hot.
yes. He was on Dallas.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh
he
my God,
died.
you are so young. Yes.
No,
You
my
were-
mom watched Dallas. I watched a few
Okay.
reruns.
How many people think that Lisa is my daughter? We get so...
She's beautiful. You're both beautiful.
She really could be my daughter. Now, I have 2 sons. Everybody knows they're my life. That's what I scream at them every day. You're my life. So Brendan and Ryan are 20 and 22. Lisa is 24. So it's age appropriate that she could be my daughter. She is super smart. She went to Hofstra. She runs the entire office. Enough, Ken and Leah.
Oh, no,
Enough.
he's saying something to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ken. I'm so sorry. What?
Maureen, you look like a young Barbara.
Edith.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You're right. You are so
What does she
right.
look
Thank
like?
you so
Barbara
much.
Edith Beauty. I
my
Dream of
God.
Jeannie.
Let me just.
Oh, that's her name.
Oh,
Yeah, Barbara.
Oh.
And Ken, I have to tell you, thank you so much because
You just won her over.
you did, because we were all talking about today. I usually get my hair done. I couldn't do it. So I feel like I look like shit today. So.
None of us got our hair done or makeup. So
Right,
This
so-
is the job
And
that
I'm
we
the one that
did.
got yelled at for it.
Yeah, so I yelled
We
at
want you to
Lisa
see the real
because
us, right?
Lisa, come on. You
I'm
can at
going
least-
out tonight. I don't like, I hate doing my makeup twice in one day. I feel like it's like,
Well, are you gonna shower before?
yeah.
Okay. So you're
Don't
gonna
worry.
have to do.
Yeah, but then, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, it's like you're
But
applying it
I
and
have
then, like,
3 more appointments
and then,
coming in
like-
today.
oh, I'll tell
I mean-
each of them I'm going out tonight. That's why I didn't.
Now the
okay.
nice thing is you are dressed appropriately, but
Thanks for the
for
compliment.
a date, this is great for work. But ladies, no filter Friday. Lisa,
It's like
never
I'm a
to
punching
wear
bag
that.
today.
No, it's
I'm
Unfiltered
kidding, I'm
Friday.
kidding.
I have to practice. And again, clients.
Ken
Try-
said you look beautiful.
Aw, he's telling you look beautiful.
Thanks, Ken. At least someone likes
Ken,
that.
you're a gentleman. You sound like
Yes.
a really good catch.
Ken, will you move to Long Island and marry me? Just
He's
kidding.
from Great Neck, Long Island.
Really? Wow. Okay, so
What year did you graduate high school?
oh yeah,
What year did you graduate high school? Ken.
and Ken, when I have the office in Florida, which is going to be 2018, will you join? And do you qualify? Because you know what the qualifications are already. Will you join MTN Matchmaking Florida? You could be my first client. We're going to start setting up the clients now. Okay, so I'm not a big believer ever of interviewing people over the phone. I'm the only real matchmaker on Long Island.
It's so different than doing
Everybody
someone in
knows
person.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a company. I'm not going to say the name because Unfiltered Friday. All right. This company, all I'm going to say is they don't have an office they don't have an office on Long Island. So they call you from another state. Red flag. Okay? But in my case, because I'm opening up the office in Florida to give all of the Floridians, I can say that because I went to USF in Tampa, y'all, I'm going to think back to my Florida days. So I am going, shut up. So I am going, what is Ken saying? Oh,
No, nothing.
I thought Ken was even making fun of me at this point.
No.
So
Ken's too nice
under
to do that.
these circumstances, I am going to give an initial interview, but it's not going to be over the phone like though that company does, because again, they're doing it for the money. So they can't see what someone looks like.
Right.
They don't know.
Mhm.
They're just taking in everyone because they want the money. I've never, thank God, I've been in the position that I needed the money to be a matchmaker. I'm a matchmaker because I love helping people, and God led me to be a matchmaker from a former pharmaceutical rep.
You're
That's my
passionate
story.
about what you do. I mean,
I
that's
love
what
what I
makes
do.
you so unique
Thank you
and
so much.
wonderful, you know.
I am truly blessed by God
And on
from
that
what I
note,
do.
I have to leave.
Okay, great. to
Bye,
see you.
everyone. Get my
Bye. Mwah.
Get my books if
Yes.
you're not settling.
So
Amazon,
I have my
Barnes
own
and Nobles.
copy
Bye,
that you gave me, and seriously,
I
this
have to get
book.
I'll
that
see you
to
next
Joan.
time.
How do I get
Oh,
that to Joan?
We're
Should I
going to
sign it?
mail this to you. Yes. So before you go, please write that out to Joan. So Joan, now
Bye,
you're getting a
Joan.
free book. You're going to love this. It really teaches everyone on how you have to be realistic and open-minded. A USF girl. Yes, I am a USF.
Leah said bye. Oh.
Leo, what?
I think
Okay.
Tony, I'm like,
We're not
wow,
going
Leah.
anywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. She wrote on my memo book.
Oh my
My
God.
memo. Oh my God. OCD.
Oh, you
What do I do?
green, red.
You'll
Oh, no.
survive.
I know. I have a color coded.
I-
Can you show it? Could you hand it to me, Tonya, please?
Oh,
Okay,
no, oh, no.
I'm not
Now
OC
she hates me.
I'm not really OCD, but
All right, all
everything that I do
I tested
with
out the
MTN
pen.
matchmaking, everything is color coded in different colors, okay?
There's your blue.
Now,
Where is this happening?
no one writes on this because they know that I have to have it perfect. What she did? She tried different colors on this.
She'll think of me every day.
Oh my God. Okay, take it back.
Sorry.
We can't look at it.
Oh my God. Take it back.
Joan, I'm
Oh my
ready and Maureen's pens. So.
Oh, Leah said I was saying bye to Tonya.
Bye.
Oh my
bye.
God. So sorry about the OCD-ness. I'm only like that when it comes to my calendar on my desk.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen. Kathleen is an owner of a fabulous Irish restaurant.
Ooh,
And
where?
we had a holiday party, I think it was last year, and Kathleen was so very generous. And we had such a great time, especially if you're Irish or Irish American like me, and you're looking for a great
I'm Irish.
I know, that's why you hired.
I'm like
wouldn't-
2%.
I wouldn't have, oh, really?
But on St. Patrick's Day, I'm like 100%.
Well, yes, everyone is. Do you know you got hired because you're Irish?
Thank you.
Joke.
Ken said bye, Tonya.
Bye, Ken.
Isn't she the greatest?
Look at this.
Dear Joan,
Can you
wishing
read that?
health and
I thought it
happiness
was-
always, yes.
I thought it was black.
So again, read the book because I read the book and look, it's a great read. I read it in a day. That's one thing about me that
I don't know how I could never read a book in a day.
the one thing
That's like
about me
impressive. I
is
couldn't.
when I do something, I'm focused on doing it. So this is my quote. Everyone knows this. Someone just recently asked for my quote for some award thing.
Mhm.
That, I'm only great at two things. I'm a great mother and a great matchmaker. That's it. I'm not good at anything else. So it's okay for me to say those things.
Ken goes Italian, Jewish, a pizza bagel.
I'm not good at it.
He's Italian and Jewish.
Oh, okay. And you're funny.
I appreciate your sense of humor.
You
Ken.
are?
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
Right? What? Oh,
I'm
you're not.
Catholic.
Oh, you're Catholic. Why did I say? Why did I think you were?
What?
That's all right.
Probably because many people believe that matchmakers
Or Jewish.
are Jewish. And actually,
Really?
oh yeah, but that is not true. It is actually a,
Well,
in
Nelson
the
is
Irish,
yeah.
well, Nelson's my ex-husband. Okay, unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Okay. If you want to meet someone controlling and narcissistic,
Oh my god.
you can find him on
He's
the
going this
internet.
far. And this
You're
is when
not-
I leave.
You are not going to find someone that's controlling or narcissistic or verbally abusive at MTN
I like your
Matchmaking.
coat. It's cute.
Thank
Thank you, ladies. You're the best.
And thank you for the donuts.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, everyone.
So I have been trained through my pharmaceutical experience to know if someone's controlling, narcissistic, verbally abusive.
Oh, Leah said Maureen is also a great friend. What about me, Leah?
I know.
Spread the love.
But anyway, as we were
Can we move
just-
over a little bit? So I'm not
Am I in your
completely off the
space?
screen? But just so, okay. Oh no, I look really bad when we go back.
you look stunning.
Do
even though you didn't do your hair. But again, I'm just practicing. Okay, so I just want to take a minute. Guys, I want to talk about the contest that I do this every single year in December, but we're starting it now. I know I have over 1,000 ladies, over 1,000. They're all, 90% of my females are beautiful. Okay, obviously beauty is only skin deep and everyone is beautiful on the inside because that's part of the screening process. But
Oh, Leah just said I'm awesome. Thanks,
are.
Leah.
But all of my clients, these ladies, they don't trust the internet, okay? Look, Tonya wrote a book about how bad the internet is. And I can't say enough about it. Stay off the fucking internet.
It's not even just the internet. It's like the bar,
Oh, come on.
class.
The
Like
bar is
literally, because everyone thinks like, which I get. Everyone's like, well, the bar, like you're just in a social setting, whatever. But there's just something about the bar. I don't know if it's like.
so deep.
I
Love that word. I'm going to be saying that all day long.
Great, but
Oh, we were talking about Kathleen's Irish restaurant.
oh yes, yes.
Dubin's, I think. But anyway, you can see, I will send over, it is Dubin's, yeah. So great Irish restaurant. But I'm sorry to interrupt you. Say that again, please.
what was I saying? Oh, about the bar?
Yes.
I don't know. I just it's horrible. Like it sucks.
Again, stay class A. I had to say it a second time. So back to this contest, guys. If you are a guy, you have to have the following, okay? You have to be a nice, decent, quality, positive person, emotionally stable, financially stable, looking for a committed relationship, and be willing to date age appropriate. Call us right away. If you're a creep, you're not getting in.
Get out.
If you're the typical guy that's been on the internet for 10 years, you're not getting in, okay? Unless, of course, you just didn't know about MTN matchmaking, then that's different. So, again, you're a great quality guy. You have all that. You have no felonies. Don't worry about something from 20 years ago. A lot of guys always, stress over something like that. No one's perfect, blah, blah, blah. So, there's no felony record. Call us immediately. 631-577-7940. Call us and ask for the holiday special.
Yep.
We are giving away a complimentary membership. Maybe even more than one. It depends on how many.
Or you can also private message us right after this as well.
Yes, either call us or DM us, okay? Because if you pass those things, you're going to be set. And we do this every single year. Ladies, we do it in January for you to keep everything fair. But I am that confident that, guys, it's for a month, okay? I am so confident that if a guy has all those things and will date age appropriate, I can make you successful in dating in a month. And again, that's huge, right? So please share this video to any guy that you know passes the screening process. And please don't share it to someone that doesn't pass the screening process.
You'll be wasting our time.
And that's mean for him,
Just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it. Okay, so if you know someone, they have to live on Long Island or Manhattan.
Sorry, Ken.
So if that's the case, also be intelligent too. And I know that I don't want to sound mean, but
you do.
these Unfiltered Friday. You got to be smart, okay? So no dum-dums. Again, not saying it to be mean, but
it's true.
the reason why I said no dum-dums is because the ladies that I have, not only are they, again, 90% of my clients are beautiful on the outside as well. Everyone's beautiful on the inside. But they're all smart too, okay? So that's why I'm so confident I could make a guy successful. So if you know that you have a certain amount of intelligence, guys, you're going to be set for a month. So the sooner you contact us, obviously, the more time you're going to have. So what I just said is huge. I hope you guys realize this contest, if you win, which again, you're not going to know if you win unless you call us or DM us, and we'll go over all the details, and you're going to be set. Because again, I know I can do it, and I match people up based upon 3 parts of compatibility, and you get to pick 5 of your must-haves. And if you're a guy that has that, I could do it in my sleep. So what guy wants to take me up, or what guys want to take on that challenge? And it's our holiday special for guys. Ladies, again, we're going to be doing this in January. We'll be
New year, new
contests.
dating.
Yes. So someone is going to be a lucky winner, a lady in January. But please share this video to every single guy that you know will pass the screening process. Now, just before we go, because I know everyone has to get back to work.
We also have an appointment soon. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I have an appointment. But
we don't want them to wait.
Someone did ask for a really good dating question, and it's a little, it's important. Okay, so I really want to address it. Someone asked me, who's the hardest type of person to match? Okay, so, people come to me all different ages, 21 and up. Our oldest guy, we love him. Don't say his name, though. He's 87.
He's so awesome.
And he is fabulous. Okay, so if anyone passes the screening process, give us a call. It's a free consultation. You have nothing to lose. But so someone is actually writing an article on this question to me. What type of person is the hardest to match and why? So just say you're watching this. Say if you're a client and you fall into this trap and you see, oh my God, I'm doing this. Stop doing it because you're only hurting yourself. Or say if you know this is the type of person that you are, we're not going to be a good match because Lisa will tell you, I work around the clock for my clients.
Oh, yeah.
My kids are 20 and 22. They're my life. But, they don't need mommy anymore. Well, you know what I mean. So I had to give Ryan money yesterday and today. But so obviously they still need me. What about Brendan?
I love Brendan too.
Okay, that's a joke. Brendan got tickets free. He started a new job. And I think it was the second day or the third day. They know how passionate he is about basketball. Brendan knows everything about basketball. He knows everything about sports, hence the sports management major. But when they knew about the basketball, they gave him tickets to the next. So
really?
Yeah.
Someone to hook me up. I want tickets.
I was very excited about that. But okay, so the hardest person to match, and again, there's going to be a big article about this. So I don't want to give too much away, but I think it'll be interesting. So men are the easiest to match, I will just say, because they already know coming into this the caliber of ladies that we have. So for guys, all you have to do is sit back and be great yourself, piece of cake. Ladies, depending upon your age, okay? So as we get older, it gets harder to be successful. So that obviously means you need to open up your parameters and you can't be picky. If you're in your 20s, yes, you can be picky because you have a lot of time.
Right.
If you're in your 30s, okay, if you want kids, just say, if you want kids and you're in your 30s, that's when you need to start taking my advice. We just had an instance of someone thinking she's too good looking for one of our guys, and she said no, she has unlimited matches. She's not too good looking for him. And again, she might be on this watching. Remember, you all can't see all the people that we see unless you're my friend. So, but we get to see everyone. So if this girl, she's my client, sweet girl, but she has to be more realistic because she thinks she's better looking than him, and she's not. Okay, so with Unfiltered Friday, and if she calls next week, Monday, well, no, we're going to start it today too.
Why not?
Now until
Healthy
next
kickoff.
Friday, Unfiltered. We're going to send this out to everyone so that they're prepared, so that no one gets too upset. But again, by me being like this, it will actually help you become more successful. Okay? So now, here we go. Talking about ladies getting older. So now if ladies are in their 50s, okay, and say if they've never been married before, they're set in their ways sometimes. You have to, if you're coming into me, you have to be very open-minded. You have to know that I care about you if I'm taking you on, and I'm not going to steer you wrong, but you have to be able to take my advice, okay? That's not the hardest. Let's now jump ahead to women that are 60, okay, and coming into Maureen MTN matchmaking. That is my hardest age range to make successful. Not because of the age, not because of the lack of men that I have, but because when women, I've noticed, and again, I have to just speak the facts, at 60 years old and up, women come in with the mindset, okay, it's going to be my way or no way.
Right.
Okay, so I have to then use my judgment, do I take that person on? So many times, hey John, haven't seen you out there in a while. For those of you that know, I'm out 1 to 3 times a week doing targeted recruiting, bringing in great quality people for my clients. Okay, so women 60 and above. That is my hardest to match. And someone is in that age range, here, first of all, you should really read her book, because the book does talk about, it doesn't say age range, but it does talk about what you need to be successful. So especially 60s, you have to realize how important compatibility is. And that's what my specialty is. Okay, so all of my clients are compatible in 3 different ways. Then you get to pick 5 must-haves. Only
John
5.
said hello back.
Hey, John. So, yeah, John. Oh, John, when you're looking for a committed relationship, because we spoke before, get in on this contest that we're running. DM us for the information, okay? So, ladies in their 60s, I'm here to help. So if you want to find love, and if you think you're going to come to my service, if you want to be successful, you have to forget everything you know about dating, okay? We're not going to replace your husband, God forbid, if he passed. We're not going to find someone that makes more money than you or has a higher degree than you. Could it happen? Maybe. But you can't walk in here and you can't ask for that. It's unrealistic. The reason why I bring this up too, coincidentally, even with this article that they're writing with my advice, someone came in the other night and totally unrealistic, to the point that after 5 minutes, I could have just said, okay, thanks for coming in, goodbye. But because of one thing she said, I really wanted to help her. So I took the extra time to see if I could make her successful and make her realize she was being totally unrealistic. And she's not realistic at all, so I did not accept her. And I did it in a way that is fun. So again, now with this unfilteredness, if she came in today, forget it, 5 minutes, bye-bye, can't do it. So again, that's a typical case of someone that comes in and tells me how good looking you are. Don't ever come in and tell a matchmaker that you're good looking. If you're good looking, I'm going to tell you you're good looking, okay? And beauty is, only skin deep, but it's a lot inside. There are guys that come in and I think, oh, he's all right, and then after meeting with them for a half hour, I'm like, wow, he is really good looking because of his personality. So that's the whole package. So ladies in this age range, if you want to be successful, come in here with a clean slate that I'm going to just take Maureen's advice. I know it's not going to be easy, but remember, on the outside world, it's so much harder, which leads me to the last thing. We ran into a former client, and no one knows who she is, so for privacy, it's okay. And she met a friend through us, a girlfriend, because I used to do events. So to me, even though she didn't meet anyone, that was nice, right? Yeah. She was a friend for life. But when she was a client, she always kind of alluded to the fact that because a lot of the men didn't say yes to her, that it was my fault. Okay, so let me just make it clear to everyone. If you're coming to a matchmaker and if people are saying no to you, it's not the matchmaker's fault. And I'm speaking for all matchmakers. It's not Lisa's fault. It's not Kathleen's fault. All of us girls. It's not our fault, okay? You have to be able to look in the mirror and know, why do you think that person's saying no? And if you want the help, call me. Especially this week, you're going to get the absolute truth of what it is. It might be something you can fix. It might not be. And just say if it's something you can't fix. I will give you tools on how to overcome that and be extra good at something else to make a guy not focus on the issue that's holding her back. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? Okay. So I always felt, discouraged because it was always my fault that guys were saying no. Every guy that she went out with, there was always a problem with the guy. Now, if that happens once, okay. If it happens twice, if it happens more than twice, then that's something in the person's personality. Okay, so the best way I could explain this to you and why I'm saying it is there's only so much a matchmaker can do. So if I have someone and I can't make them successful because they're not taking my advice or because people are saying no to them, and then I meet with you 4 years later and you're still single, that requires you to realize not the matchmaker.
Right.
For whatever reason, something is holding you back from being successful.
I feel like you have to be your biggest fan, and also you have to be most honest with yourself. Because if you're not, then you're just going to hurt yourself. Right. With or without a matchmaker, just in general, and then even more so trying to find love.
Perfect. So the reason I bring this up is not to be a Debbie Downer, but it's actually to be encouraging.
Reality check, too.
Because I wanted to make that person successful so much. I knew what it would take. But
don't be your own worst enemy.
Exactly.
Because if that's the case, it's just going to be a never-ending negative cycle.
Right.
And no one wants to be a part of that. It's exhausting and stupid.
So if I say to someone, you need to be more positive, and you turn around and say, I am positive, and you're still not
my thing is,
results,
like, if you're saying you need to be more positive, then that person isn't positive enough.
Exactly.
So if someone's telling you something, you don't have to do it because you're still in control of yourself, but at least take it in and listen. Don't just fight them off. Because if you're doing it, that's fine, but then you're not going to change.
Right. So again, I bring this up because when you come to a matchmaker, if you live on Long Island, you know the only real matchmaker.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, Chris. Again, you too. I know you. If you're ready for a committed relationship now, DM us for this great special that we're running. You're going to be the happiest guy in the world. But only, because I know before what you said, only if you're now ready for a committed relationship. So I only bring up that story before just to let people know if you're going to come to a matchmaking service, you have to realize that the outside world dating is always going to be worse. There's things that I can do, and there's things I can't do. So you have to be patient, positive, and realistic. No. Patient, positive, realistic. But also open-minded. So I will always steer you in the right direction to be successful. So how about one more time, and then we'll let you get back to work. One more time, let's go over this great holiday special for guys. What's the screening process?
You have to be emotionally stable, financially stable. You cannot, no hookups. No, none of that. Goodbye. If you want that, no hookups. You have to be dating in your age range. We're not allowing any new creeps for holidays of 2017. And we would like people that are intelligent. It's no filter. We could say it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No filter.
And our number is 631-577-7940. Or you can message us for our Facebook.
So please share this with
it doesn't, even if it's not for you, anyone you know, any brothers, any college friends,
a friend, a coworker,
whoever it is,
if they are a guy that meets those requirements. This special I do every single, from this moment on to the end of December.
It can't hurt.
You give me a month, I will make you successful. Okay, so how amazing. Hey!
And who wouldn't want to have nice new love for the holidays? Come on.
So I can do it if you qualify, okay?
Leah said, bye, Ken. Bye, Lisa. Love you, Maureen.
Oh, thanks. Yay. Okay, everybody. So thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Oh, I think I do have one opening left for tomorrow, Saturday, if one of you guys want to come in for the big special. So call us right away or DM us. Share this to every guy that is single, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Happy Friday.